One tiny oil change slip-up can blow your engine in 30 seconds, metal grinding, gaskets bursting, and a meltdown that'll cost you over $5,000. Even the pros mess these up. I'll break down 21 savage mistakes that destroy engines during routine oil changes. And if you stick around, I've got 2 game-changing bonus tips that could be the difference between a smooth ride and total engine failure. Let's dive in. Mistake. #21. Draining cold oil. Cold oil is thick and lazy. It clings to your engine's guts, trapping sludge, shavings, and grime deep inside. Drain it cold, and half that filth stays behind. You think you did an oil change? Not really. Warm oil flows fast, carries out the junk, and leaves your engine breathing easy. Run the engine for 5 to 10 minutes, then let it cool enough to handle safely. Mistake number 20. Leaving the old O-ring behind. It's called double gasketing. When the old rubber O-ring sticks to the engine block and you unknowingly screw on a new filter, over it, now you've got 2 gaskets. Zero seal. The moment you start the engine, oil blasts out under pressure. Your engine runs dry, metal grinds on metal, and boom, hello. $4,000 repair bill. Every time you remove an oil filter, make sure the old O-ring comes off with it. Check the mounting surface, feel it if you have to. Mistake number 19. Overfilling oil. When oil levels are too high, crankshaft starts slapping it, whipping it into foam. Foamy oil can't lubricate properly. It's causing up to 30% more friction and faster engine wear. Too much oil builds pressure inside the crankcase, forcing its way past gaskets and seals. Modern engines don't tolerate much extra. A typical 4-cylinder holds just 4 to 5.5 quarts. Add even 7 ounces too much, and you're already stressing seals. Mistake. #18. Over-tightening the drain pan. Bolt. More force doesn't mean more secure. Crank that bolt too hard, and you risk stripping the threads or worse, cracking the oil pan, especially if it's aluminum. Use the wrong wrench, or go full gorilla, and you'll round off the bolt. If the threads are toast, you're either rethreading for $100 or replacing the entire oil pan, which could run you up to $1,000. Check your owner's manual for the correct torque spec. Grab a torque wrench, tighten until it clicks, and walk away. Mistake. #17. Over-tightening the oil filter. Cranking the oil filter too hard crushes the rubber O-ring, warps the seal, and creates tiny gaps, just enough for oil to slowly leak down the engine block. Hand tighten the new filter until it's snug. Then give it another 3/4 turn. That's it. No tools, no guessing, no leaks. Mistake number 16. Mixing old and new oil. Old oil breaks down over time, losing viscosity and filling up with dirt, metal shavings, and combustion byproducts. When you keep adding fresh oil on top, you're just mixing good oil with bad. Instead of restoring protection, you're diluting it. Contaminants stay behind. Sludge builds up. Corrosion eventually eats away at internal parts. Mistake number 15. Not lubing the oil. Filter or engana styling. A dry oil filter can lead to a poor seal. Instead of locking oil in, it slowly leaks out. Dip a clean finger in fresh oil and coat the rubber O-ring before installation. That tiny step makes a perfect seal, prevents leaks, and makes your next filter removal way easier. Mistake number 14. Ignoring to remove the oil filler cap. When the oil filler cap stays on, a vacuum forms inside the engine, slowing the drain to a crawl. That means old, dirty oil lingers, full of sludge and grit. Removing the cap lets air flow in, so oil flows out fast, clean, complete, and when you're done, put that cap back on, tight. Mistake number 13. Skipping the final oil check after a change. Oil doesn't settle evenly. Always start the engine, let it idle, then shut it down, and wait 10 minutes. Check the dipstick. Wipe it clean, dip again, and read it carefully. If you don't top it off when needed, you're running low, and that's a fast track to dry cranking and blown seals. Mistake number 12. Changing oil, but skipping the filter. Dirty oil filter immediately contaminates your fresh oil pumping sludge. Grit and metal shavings right back through your engine. That gunk scrapes bearings, scores pistons, and clogs narrow oil passages, starving vital components of lubrication. Every oil change means a fresh filter. No exceptions. Mistake number 11. Checking oil level on uneven ground. Oil settles differently depending on how the car is tilted. Park on a slope, and that dipstick reading becomes pure fiction. Always check oil on level ground, engine off after it's had a few minutes to settle. Your car might warn you when it's dangerously low, but for mistakes like this, there's no warning light. Mistake number 10. Using low quality or wrong filter. Slow quality filters clog early, tear easily, and let metal shavings and grit slip through. That junk circulates with your oil, grinding away at pistons, bearings, and cylinder walls. Even worse is using the wrong filter. Some might look like they fit, but they can restrict oil flow. No lube means more heat, more friction, and eventually, a full-blown rebuild. Mistake number 9. Trusting mystery oil from shady sources. Grabbing a mystery brand bottle from a dusty shelf is a gamble your engine can't afford. Low-grade or off-spec oil breaks down faster, loses viscosity, and fails to protect oil. It is engineered, not just bottled. So don't ignore certifications like API, ACA, ALSA. See their proof that oil meets your engine's needs. Mistake number 8. Spilling oil and not cleaning it up. Left uncleaned, oil seeps into rubber hoses and belts, making them swell, soften, or crack. It creeps into electrical connectors, shorting out sensors and triggering warning lights. Oil pooled on hot components can smoke, stink, or ignite. If you spill it, clean it immediately with engine-safe degreaser. Mistake number 7. Refilling oil too quickly. Pouring oil too fast traps air inside the engine, leading to foaming. Foamy oil can't lubricate properly. Your pump ends up pushing bubbles instead of fluid. Pour slowly, in stages. Use a funnel and let the oil settle between pours. Slow and steady saves your engine. Mistake number 6. Allowing dirt into the oil fill hole. A speck of dirt may sound harmless, but once that grit drops inside, it turns your oil into liquid sandpaper. That abrasive mix scrapes against vital parts, slowly grinding your engine. Wipe around the oil cap before removing it. Use a clean funnel and never leave the fill hole uncovered longer than necessary. Mistake 5. Using an impact wrench on the drain plug. Packed wrenches unleash brutal torque in split-second bursts. If your oil pan is aluminum, one overzealous zap can strip the threads or crack the pan entirely. Use a regular ratchet. Follow the manual's torque specs and take your time. No brute force required. Mistake number 4. Starting without a leak. Check modern engines pump oil fast up to 40 liters per minute. That's enough to drain your entire system in under 30 seconds if there's a leak before starting the engine. Look underneath the car. Check around the drain plug and filter. Start the engine. Let it idle for a minute, then shut it off and check. Again, mistake number 3. Forgetting the crush washer. Many drain plugs use a crush washer to create a tight seal. Reusing the old washer can lead to slow leaks that go unnoticed until damage is done. Always replace the crush washer when reinstalling the drain plug. Most cost pennies. Skipping it can cost thousands. Mistake number 2. Using the wrong oil. Viscosity. Every engine. It's a sweet spot for oil thickness. Use oil that's too thin, and it won't protect under high heat. It's too thick, and it won't flow properly during cold starts. Check your owner's manual for the exact viscosity rating. That 5W30 or OW20 recommendation isn't a suggestion, it's engineering mistake. #1. Not replacing the oil cap. Forget this. And oil starts spewing like a geyser across your engine bay. You'll get a smoky, burning stench, oil-soaked components, possibly even fire hazard. You'll also lose precious oil, risking low pressure and potential engine damage. All from a cap the size of a hockey puck. Bonus tip number 1. Swap in a magnetic drain plug. A magnetic drain plug grabs Microscopic metal shavings floating in your oil bits from normal engine where that act like liquid sandpaper. The magnet catches them before they do harm. Keeping your oil cleaner and your engine safer? Spend $15 now, or roll the dice on a $5,000 rebuild later. Tip number 2. Reset trip be after every oil change right after you change your oil. Reset your trip meter to 0. Now you'll see exactly how many miles it's been since your last oil changed. No guesswork. No surprises. It's fast, foolproof, and built right into your dashboard. You've just dodged 21 engine-killing oil change blunders, but your engine will thank you for avoiding these costly mistakes that destroy thousands of cars every year.